So here it is, types of network. So there is a already what we discussed, physical topologies of network. What is the physical topology? The way of connecting devices. The way of you are connecting a device is a physical topologies. Different physical topologies we discussed. This is types of network. You can connect the devices which way you want it. But as per the textbook, they given based on the geographical range or a size, they divide the network into four parts. One is LAN, local area network, CAN, campus area network, MAN, metropolitan area network, WAN, wide area network. These are the four standard types of networks. Of course, in certain textbooks and internet, there are using PAN, HAN, BAN, CAN, something like that it is given. But very important is these four types of network. Okay. So as for the textbook, I'm telling guys, I'm not telling a actual one. Okay. The reality one I'm not telling, but I'm also only telling you about it. But as for the textbook. Okay. Based on the geographical range. For example, I have a room. In this room, the devices are there and these devices are connected each other. Okay. And as for a geographical range, we can call it as a LAN. This is one single LAN. In case you have a multiple rooms in your floor, and in this floor, all these devices are connected and communicating each other. Either you can make them separate LAN networks, you combine all the LAN networks as a single LAN, and this is also one single LAN network. It means this is a LAN, and if you combine all these things together and make it as a one single LAN network, or if you have a multiple floors in a system, and all these floor devices are connecting and communicating each other. Okay, devices in the floors, different floors are connected and communicating each other, it means it is one single LAN. So the LAN, what is the geographical size? From single room to the single floor, okay, one single room to entire floor or entire building, we can make it as a geographically a one single LAN network it is. That is as per textbook, okay. That is geographically size based on local area network. So what is a local area network? It is a within a room or within the floor or within the building. So the devices can connect and communicate each other. Guys understand LAN?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if you see the campuses, for example, university campuses, some organization campus like type of organizations are there. For example, Tech Mahindra campus, because I went there once, so I have seen the Tech Mahindra campus. Wipro campus. So it's organization wise or university wise, colleges, college campuses are there now. So we have different buildings in the campus. Think like this, each building is one LAN. For example, we have a mechanical department, civil department, IT department, or CSC department, okay, or electronics department, some principal office, administrative department, administration department, MBA department. Each building is one single LAN. Think like this, each building is single LAN. But if people want to communicate from like I need some information from the CSC, so they have need information has to be shared from CSC department to civil department or mechanical department to electronics department. So our electronics departments to some computer department. So they need to share information. So they need to be connected and they should communicate within the campus. So communication is within the campus. So that is called a campus area network. In a reality, very few places only they follow this campus area network. Okay. So few colleges follow this a simple campus area. Means within the campus, people can able to communicate from one LAN to another LAN. So all are connected. These LANs are connected each other as a one single network. But within the LAN, within the campus, we can able to communicate each other. Okay. Next, metropolitan area network. Metropolitan area network. For example, what are the metropolitan areas? Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai. These are the four major metropolitan areas. Remaining are cosmopolitans like Bangalore, Hyderabad. These are all like a cosmopolitan. Means people are there. Almost we are reaching the metro, but not a metro standard. Okay, we have as facility as metropolitan. It does not like it's like it's not compulsory to be metro city should have a metropolitan area network, and it's not like that. In America kind of countries, they have some metro cities. In the metro city, they have a communication. Okay, between the different departments, like different industries, fire department, hospital department, land order department, police department, means court departments. Okay, forest departments, people in the city. So all are connected each other. All are connected each other within the city. Within the city. Okay, all are connected, so they can able to communicate. They can able to share information between it. Information between the departments, information between the department, certain department to the people. For example, I want to buy a house as a user, so I will search in the metropolitan area. That's Metro Liner's website. So where is the houses are available to sales is there. So I will get the information. I can buy it. Okay. Or maybe I want to give a complaint, there is a police complaint order. Want to access it by Metro Court. So they can easily access the document. Okay. So maybe I want to do some advertisement. So I can do advertisement through so people can able to access. Okay, within the city, within the city metropolitan area network, within the city. And again, last one is very important. First one and last one is important. What is LAN and another one is WAN? Guys, in New York or maybe New Jersey, this time I will take an example. New Jersey, I have a office, 70 office is there, for example. I have a servers, storage servers, or maybe authentication servers, or maybe a web servers. I have my data center is there in the New York office. In Hyderabad office also we have a data center. Some people are also working in a Hyderabad office, New York office. For this person who is working in the New York office, these servers are in the LAN. And there is a Hyderabad, there is a person is working. These devices are in the his own LAN network. But if you want to access this server to this server, from here to this server, he want to access it. How can he access? Both are in different geographical locations. Different geographical locations. How they can able to connect? Through the WAN connectivity. Through the WAN connectivity. By looking, it is a physical type of connectivity, but In a reality, it is in reality. So they will connect it through via service providers. Okay, so they will do the connectivity. Okay, so they are connected each other so that we are having a connect. So now this person can able to access this server as connected as a local area network only. But between these, there is a WAN connectivity, wide area network. So organizations or departments, we're all connected to the WAN connect. For example, I have a Chennai office, and this is also we are connecting to the WAN. Wide area network means it is a kind of global network type, means from one city, maybe an organization in one geographical location to another geographical location, we can able to connect and communicate. It's like a global wide, not within the city, not within the country. So it's a globally we can able to get a connectivity. Okay. So what is a LAN? Local area network. What is WAN? Wide area network. Campus area network. Metropolitan area network. You guys understand these three things?
Yes, sir.
As the people are asking something, what is ban, what is pan, what is san, what is tan, like that. Okay. So I find these two things are more interesting. So that's why I put it like this. PAN, personal area network. Okay, it's not as traditional as earlier, but still it is there in the books. So I'm telling you, personal area network. What is a personal area network? Are we recording this? What is a personal area? So I am a person. I am connecting my devices, and I can able to communicate through my device, like smart clothes, smart watches with Wi-Fi hotspot or Bluetooth connectivity. I can create my own personal area network. It is, and I'm connecting to my own devices. Okay, personal area network. Home area network. It is home automation type. You can connect your Wi-Fi router. So like you can connect it to your smart TVs, smart LEDs. Okay, smart LED kind of stuff. Smart ACs are there. Smart home appliances we are getting, right? You can control them using a Alexa or a Google Home Next kind of stuff using voice or maybe through some mobile application. You can able to connect your home devices and we can control them also. So that's what it is saying. It is home area network. Means in your entire home, it is become one single network it is. Okay. And devices are connected each other and communicate each other and control each other also. Okay. Smart plugs also there. Smart plugs like I want to turn on some device like I can connect it to smart plug. I can control it. Yeah.
Sir,
Aman.
yeah, so the difference between in, what I was thinking is that in LAN are there no Wi-Fi connections included because
Okay. Okay.
media network has
So
Wi-Fi in it.
as for it is, for example, I created a LAN network. Devices. I have a devices are connected in a simple LAN network. It is okay. I connected a devices. I created a simple LAN. It is a private network. Okay. As per the LAN, it is private network. Within this, we can able to communicate each other. Just in case you are connected this LAN to a internet connectivity, so then you can communicate outside. Till then, it is your private network.
So,
Okay.
and in personal area network, the connections are a little different as opposed to local area network
Yeah.
because the Wi-Fi path
Internet
is
is different. Internet is different, and Yeah, right, right. So I'm getting your point. Personal area network is like a LAN type only, but it is the way of connectivity is different, little different. It's a personal, one person, one his his devices, his connectivity.
So in LAN, we can access some other local area network as well through a server, but in PAN, there is no presence of a server, right? There is only
We can say like that. Actually, your point is correct. Why? Because of these two comes under LAN only. Because this is the your own network. This is also a private network. Okay,
okay,
it
sir.
is a kind of LAN only. But point is, why these two are? That's why I given a gap. If you see, this not comes under these points. Okay, so why give again? People are asking like, what is PAN? What is HAN? Even I have downloaded. That is picture is there. So these many ants are not there as I've seen in a textbooks from because I have learned networking from almost like 2000 means when my almost I know the network from almost 15-20 years. I never seen this sentence. Recently I'm seeing these things. So people are asking that's why I put the abbreviation and what is that meaning. But it is also a subpart of your LAN network only because it's a private
Recommended
network.
LAN.
Yes.
Sir, on paper it is on all the same subnet.
Yes, yes,
Like
yes. It
either
is.
yeah, yeah, either Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi direct something.
Uh, so leave like that. Okay. So we'll get back to it because I have want to remove something that's one confusion is created. So okay, guys, simple to remember. LAN means local area network. It is a local network. It is your private network. Of course, if you are connect internet connectivity to your LAN, then it is you can able to communicate outside of your network. With till that time, your local area network means you can able. It is your private network. Okay, you can communicate each other within the LAN. That is local area network. Okay. What is campus? Within the campus, people can communicate each other. They can share documents, they can share information, they can share the resources like a printers kind of stuff. Okay. So within the campus. Man, metropolitan area network. It is within the city, devices are connected so people can able to communicate. WAN, it is a global type, means from one geographical location to another geographical location, we can able to communicate. One private network to another private network, we can communicate over the WAN connectivities. And WAN over the public, we are calling it as a internet. We are communicating to the public network over WAN. Using a WAN connectivity only, we are able to communicate. Yeah, Deepak.
Sir, if I have to connect Delhi to Bangalore, then I and when?
You want to connect Delhi to Bangalore? Yeah, you must take a WAN connectivity because you cannot directly create one private network, one cable, you cannot do it. For example, your organization is located in Delhi and your organization is located in Bangalore. So what you have to do? So you have to connect it to WAN connectivity. So
So
you have to,
this is a representation of point to multi-point topology, right?
yeah, point to multi-point topology. So
Okay.
like this. So you have to connect, you have to tell your ISP, here it is one of my network. Okay, this is my network and this is my network. So I have to want a connectivity. And here also there is ISP. So this is an ISP and we have to connect like this. So both will connect each other and establish a private network between that one. It is like a cable network only, but they will establish they have a connectivity. So they establish a channel for you. So you can able to communicate from here to here through this like this. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So what is intranet? What is intranet? It is private network and it is public network. It is, you can see what is intranet, just like your LAN. LAN is nothing but a intranet. For example, I have a server. For example, I have a server and I have a client. Okay. All are connected in the same LAN network. So I want to communicate to my server or I want to communicate a device within my network. So I don't require any other device to communicate. Extra device is not required. I don't require router. I don't require internet connection. To communicate from here to here, I don't require any internet. Simply I'm connecting to a switch or a hub. So simply I'm able to communicate. This is called a intranet. Intranet means it is a private network. We are communicating within the LAN. Okay. So we don't need to off any default gateways. You don't need off any routers. You don't require any switches. Sorry, you don't require any internet connection to communicate between here to here. So you don't require any external connections. That is called a intranet within the private local network. What is internet? It's a global public networks of network. Okay. I want to communicate. I want to access a google.com. I want to access a facebook.com. That google.com, facebook.com, instagram.com, whatsapp.com. Those are not there in your network, right? Those are not in your network. It is there in the somewhere in the global places. Okay. There will be in the different global places. Okay. So how can we connect? Through internet only. What is the internet? It make a communication to the devices which is in the public network. Can able to connect. To connect it, we need a internet connectivity. What we need? We need a internet connectivity. What is internet? So it is a global network, public network, networks of network, different networks are the networks and networks connected each other and created a global network. It is. Okay, global network it is. Okay, so you want to access google.com, you want to access gmail.com, you want to access facebook.com, you want to access youtube.com, you need internet connection. For example, I have a laptop, I want to communicate it to the another person in my same LAN. I don't require internet. I can directly send a message from same LAN network only. Have a server in my LAN. I can communicate with my server directly with my own LAN network only. I don't require internet for it if it is in the local. But if it is outside of my local, so I need a internet connectivity or WAN connectivity to communicate it. I add one more thing that is called extranet, intranet and internet. Guys, understand what is intranet? What is internet?
Yes, sir.
The extranet is like this one. This is a private network. This is a private network. Over the WAN, we are connecting. It's look like they are communicating in the LAN, but actually we are communicating over the WAN connectivities. That is also an example for a extranet. But you can search in a Google like what is extranet kind of stuff. Actually, this is usually I will tell to the people, but just I try to not to go for this one. Um, but I'm adding it because if I told this one, I will feel some happy. Okay. So I will tell up to here and then we'll take small break and we'll go back to this one. Because this will clarify so many doubts because you don't see LAN, you don't see WAN, you don't see something. Okay. In your home, you have a Wi-Fi network. And is it a LAN? Is it a WAN? We are getting lot of doubts in it. Okay. So that's why I will tell this example. I can tell this example later also, but just understand. So slowly understand, and if you do see it. Yes, as I said, intranet. What is an intranet? How to put it? This is okay. This is my home. Okay. There is a maybe think like you have a server or maybe a desktop. Okay. So you have a systems and you have a connectivity. What we call this type of connection is your private network, your LAN network. So for example, I have a switch and I have some server, I have some PCA, PCB, PCC. Okay, these are the systems are there. I have connected, and this is we called as what we call this one a private network, LAN network. So what we need a hub or a switch is required to create a LAN network. Understand? First point number one. Guys, understand this first point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I have a wireless devices. Think like this. I have a wireless devices. For example, I have a laptop or mobile phone or maybe tablet. So we can easily connect with wireless, right? So we are why we need a laptop and all, laptop, mobile. Generally, we connect with a Wi-Fi only, right? Wireless connectivity. So I need a wireless access point. Wireless access point. So this is switch or a hub. This is hub or a switch. But this is wireless access point to connect devices wirelessly. You want to connect the devices wirelessly, what we need wireless access point. To connect the devices with wire, we need hub or a switch. This is LAN. What is this? WLAN. Wireless LAN it is. This is LAN. This is WLAN. This is also LAN only. But wirelessly we are connecting. This is with wire we are connecting. This is without wires. That's the difference. But both are private networks only. Got it?
Yes.
So within this, we can communicate each other. Within this, we can communicate each other.
Sir, LAN and WLAN won't be able to connect with each other.
Yeah, we can connect if you
So
have a
can you
connectivity.
please tell how it would be possible?
It means what we need, there is a connectivity. If you are wireless access point, having a LAN port kind of stuff. Okay. If that device having a LAN port and you can connect it to your switch with wire. What we need a backside, the port is required. And if you see your Wi-Fi router's backside, so there is a LAN port is there. Understand? So we need a LAN port. Simple LAN port is required to connect.
This is for if we ever want to connect a normal LAN to a Wi-Fi router.
Yeah.
It is for that purpose. It is for.
One important guys, keep your understand of your Wi-Fi router separately. Why? Because again, I will come to this point, but look at the devices. Hub, search, wireless access point. It's not wireless router, wireless access point. It's like a switch only, but we are connecting to wirelessly. Okay, but it has a port connectivity, so we can connect with a wire to the wired devices also. Possibilities there. Okay, next. This is again LAN, whether it is LAN or WLAN, local network only. Now, I want to communicate outside of my network. I want to communicate outside of my logical network or logical physical network. So what to do? Just I need a gateway. I need a gateway to communicate outside of my network. It will tell how to go outside of my network. What I'm using is a router. Router. Okay. I'm using a router. This router will tell act like your default gateway. It act like a gateway to communicate outside of your network. Outside of your network. This is still a LAN network. It is okay. Outside of network. You want to communicate outside of your network. What we need a router. Because of it is router make a communication between different networks. Okay. Next. What is the outside network? Is the internet. Outside network means my point is public network, that is internet. I want to connect it to internet, so then I can able to communicate gmail.com, yahoomail.com, facebook.com kind of stuff. Otherwise, I have to communicate within this one. For to connect internet, so what we need is a modem. Okay. With the help of modem, we can connect it to our internet service provider. It can be Airtel Internet Service Provider or Jio Internet Service Provider or maybe ACT Internet Service Provider. So it can be anything. So from where we are connecting? From your modem to your ISP. Router to modem, modem to ISP. ISP gives connectivity to internet. Through the ISP only, we can able to connect internet. So what is ISP is doing? So based on your subscription, it will make a connectivity to internet. Once it is connection is established, so it is connectivity given to your modem. The connectivity is given to the modem. Modem to router. So this is public network. And this is your private network. But how to communicate from private to public network? Two networks with the help of a router. Router make a communication between different networks. So we can, this is the private network, this is the public network. How can you connect it to the public network? Through the modem to ISP.
Sir,
Yeah,
uh,
tell me.
you have said that we need a router. So already have a Wi-Fi router here, which you said was WLAN. So even if we have that, we need a separate router to connect to the modem.
That's why I said, forget about this Wi-Fi router.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
I will.
So, how many devices I told? Modem,
So, what are the
router,
major differences between
differences between.
uh, modem, router, and ISP?
I will ISP is not a device. ISP is a internet service provider. Airtel is a internet service provider. Jio is a internet service provider. Okay, Ticona is a internet service provider. ACT, Hathway.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So then
There
for
are,
modem and router, difference, major
I will
difference.
tell. Router make a communication between different networks, inter-networking device. Okay. It means this is a separate network. This is a separate logical network it is. So you want to make a connectivity means you want to make a communication between them. We need a router. Modem is modulator and demodulator. Whatever the signal it is a digital signal. From your home to our office to your ISP, we need a connectivity. Okay.
Okay.
We need a connectivity. Through fiber optic cable or telephone cable, we need a connectivity. And modem tells to ISP, this is my subscription, this is my user ID, password, subscription type, and give me the internet connection. So ISP check your authentication, provide internet to modem. Modem receives internet, and that internet is given to your router. And this will make a communication between different networks. Up to here, it is one network. This is separate network. Okay. So I will reduce your doubts by simply telling your network. In your home, what we have? A Wi-Fi router, right? Simply what we have only one Wi-Fi router. And when you take a subscription, what you are getting? A cable is connection. Okay. The guy will come and connect a cable. Maybe it is a fiber optic cable or maybe a LAN kind of cable, depends upon the service provider. Where this cable goes up to ISP. What is outside of connectivities? Okay, we don't know, but definitely it is go up to ISP. Okay, maybe it is connected to another point, another point, another point. Lot of points are there. ISP. From ISP, you are getting internet. Okay, this is a setup, right? You have simply Wi-Fi router, and you have a laptop, you have a mobile phone, or you have a tablet. So you are connecting to your Wi-Fi router, and you are getting internet.
Sir, when we connect the Wi-Fi router, we get a black box as well that is connected to the Wi-Fi router. Is that the model? That is the model, right?
Yeah, it's because of you have use based on that it is there. So I will show you that one. Some people are getting a separate boxes type. Means one for a modem box, another is a router box, separate. Two boxes they will get it. Some are not. Some are some are getting fiber optical modem. Okay, like this, and from here to your Wi-Fi router. From there you can able to connect. Okay, this is our Wi-Fi router. This is just a modem router. It is from here to here to here. We will connect it. Okay, that is one way. So different ways of connectivity is there. Just for reference, I can keep it. Okay. Sometimes directly to your where is that picture? Directly to your Wi-Fi router, the outside cable will connect directly to your Wi-Fi router. Outside cable is connected. Even for a Wi-Fi routers, also different types of Wi-Fi routers are there. Different types of Wi-Fi routers are there. Okay. So as this picture, guys, as this picture, I want to divide things like a modem, router, wireless access point. I will make it a little color. Modem, router, wireless access point, hub or switch. One, two, three, four devices. All are in one single place only. So generally, so your modem, your Wi-Fi router it is, There is a WAN connectivity, means it is a modem part. Your Wi-Fi router is integrated with the modem, wireless access point. And on the modem, you can see in the backside, there is a LAN ports also there for connecting LAN cables. And it is itself a router, of course, to make a communication between your outside network to inside network. So your Wi-Fi router, that's why I keep a side of Wi-Fi router means in your home or offices, we are using Wi-Fi router, but the Wi-Fi router is itself a modem inside. It is contains modem connectivity. So WAN connectivity establishment is there. And your Wi-Fi router itself, it is a wireless access point. Wi-Fi means it's a wireless access point. Okay. Itself, it is a Wi-Fi access, and it is a router means it make a communication between inside to outside communication. Okay. So that's why people will confuse when I say about this diagram. There is a switch, there is a wireless access point, there is a router, there is a modem. So you can think like, sir, I do not have all these things. I have one single Wi-Fi router, but you are saying so many things. Why? Because of your one single Wi-Fi router is act like a modem, act like a router, act like a wireless access point, and act like a small hub also. Okay. Maybe if you see this one, look at the closer picture of this one. See, that's a blue wire. It is, you can see, it's a outside internet connectivity. And these are LAN ports to connect devices with a simple wire connectivity. It's like how you connect a desktop kind of stuff. And itself, it is a wireless. So through wireless, to connect, if you want to connect laptops or mobile phones, tablets, you can connect wirelessly. So it is wireless access point itself. That is a good point. It is. Modem, router, switches, and access point. What is the difference? Okay, modem connects you to internet. Okay, router connects you to your devices to modem. You want to buy separately, you can buy it also, but you are getting access points add wireless connectivity. Okay,
Sir,
switch extend your computer to router. Yeah, tell me.
that blue wire on the behind the router in that picture.
Hmm,
Can you please open that picture?
1 second. Starting picture only, right? Yeah.
Yes, this one. So the blue wire that you were saying that it is connected to the internet. You mean that it is connected to the ISP server, right?
Yes.
So it is directly connected to the service center
Not
which you
direct
provide.
wire, but the usual ISPs, they'll create a points like based on that one building, one point junction from there, another cable like that they will put it. But
So there
logically
is a
directly connected to ISP. Logically, it is directly connected to ISP. Physically, that much wire length is not there. Okay.
this wire might go through some device which is then connected to some
Yeah, right.
antennas also.
There is another switch they will install and another some points they will put it. From there, it will connect. Even it is a normal this type of cables are fiber optic cables. Even last time yesterday, I said no, yesterday, day before yesterday. So that internet kind of stuff. It is Airtel fiber optical cable. They draw the fiber optic cable, not from ISP point, right? So there is a nearest point is there. They'll connect it to the nearest point. That point again connected to another point. On top of all these points, another point is also there. Okay,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
like that. Okay. I think it is also gives you a proper information. So this is here. Okay. So you can see the pictures also how the Wi-Fi routers and all. Okay. So what is wireless access point? But point is what I'm trying to take guys. Your Wi-Fi router, yourself, you are using a Wi-Fi router to connect to the internet. Okay, it contains modem. The modem part is modem integrated with the modem. This modem is trying to connect you to ISP for getting internet. Your Wi-Fi router having a router. This router part is to communicate between your local network to outside of network, from this network to other network, because you are in the your own private network it is. Okay. This wireless access point of Wi-Fi router is used to connect devices wirelessly. And there is a small hub and switch, that's LAN ports are used to connect devices with the wire. Okay. Of course, all devices are integrated in one single device it is. Okay. So it's a small catch, simple. Hub and switches, wide devices connection purpose to create a LAN network. Wireless access points are used to connect devices wirelessly to create a WLAN network. What is WLAN? Wireless LAN. Just for terminologies only, guys. What is a router? Inter-networking device to for used in LAN and WAN communication to communicate between internal network to outside of the network. To communicate between internal network to outside of the network. Your modem. What is a modem? Used to connect it to ISP, connected internet through telephone cables, fiber optical cables, and so using telephone cables. Earlier days, we use a telephone cable like a BSNL. We use a BSNL, Airtel, and Reliance. Now the Reliance is stopped, and there are use a telephone cable to connect to the internet. Okay. Nowadays, we are getting fiber optical cables to connect from your modem to your internet. What is ISP? Internet service provider. Example, Airtel is a internet service provider. Jio is a Airtel service provider. Ticona, ACT, Hathway. These are all internet service providers. You can type like this. ISPs near me. Okay, see, Hathway, Tata Telebusinesses, Exitel, ACT Corp, Pioneer, okay, Reach Broadband, World Links, Airtel, okay. So like this is U Broadband. These are all internet service providers. Okay. So in our home, we have a home router. The home router is act like a modem, router, wireless access point, and switch and hub. Also, there is a things, it act like a default gateway, DHCP server, and DNS server. But this one I will explain later what is a DHCP server, what is a DNS server kind of stuff. And there is a good link. This is actually good link for a reading. I am also adding this link here. Okay. Guys, understand what is small office, home office network means? Actually, how we are connecting? We are connecting through wireless access. All these things, your hub and switches, wireless access points, routers, modems are replaced by single Wi-Fi home routers. It is. Okay. That is the point I'm trying to say. Yeah. Take a just 5 minutes of break, then we'll discuss another point, that is what are the basic requirement to create a network and the networking cables. Okay. and the networking cables we'll discuss. Okay, just a small break on.